Hello, I'm Steven Janaka. I'm in a hot basement right now, and I'm going to tell you about someone who is meaningful to me. Despite the fact that I love my parents and all my other loved ones, I'm not going to be talking about them right now. I'm going to be talking about someone who's been meaningful to me for, I'd say, a little over a year now. And that person is someone that you've probably heard about. His name is Jordan Peterson. He's a clinical psychologist and a professor at the University of Toronto. I found him, I guess you could say, I didn't really meet him, but I found him online. I've never seen him in person either, so it's kind of weird talking about someone who's meaningful to me that I've never met. But I saw him I was listening to podcasts on YouTube, and I liked long form talking content, and I like to listen to things, and I like to think, and I found his YouTube channel online, and he has, I think, a lot of his lectures. I would say the vast majority of his lectures online. So you can get a University of Toronto education, you can get the quality of a University of Toronto educational, like, psychology course online from this guy. But I'll get back on track. I'll talk about the three main points as to why Jordan Peterson is meaningful to me. And point number one is he has inspired me to work hard and work harder. And he talks a lot about incremental improvements, incremental improvements, and just every day try to do just one little thing better. And one of those things he talks about is cleaning your room. So my room is pretty clean now. And furthermore, he's also inspired me to work harder by picking up some books that I've read. And, I wouldn't have read something as difficult if I hadn't been inspired by this guy. So this is Man and His Symbols by Carl Jung, a famous, I think he's a psychologist or psychiatrist. I'm sorry. I can't really remember. Modern Man in Search of His Soul, also by Carl Jung. And The Gulag Archipelago by Alexander Solzhenitsyn. Solzhenitsyn, excuse me. It's a difficult Russian name. But yeah, I've been reading these books, and I feel like I've been getting knowledge, and it's because I was inspired by this guy. So, point number one is this man has inspired me to work harder. Point number two is he's offering free knowledge. I think people who work really hard and give away that hard work for free are very kind people, and I think that's a very meaningful act to do. It's a very kind thing to do, and so I have a lot of high regard for people who do things like that. And Jordan Peterson has posted the majority of his lectures online for free. So I think that's very important. And then my last and final reason is for Jordan Peterson being meaningful to me is that he's made me think about just life in general, like what I'm doing with my life, what I see other people doing with their lives, how I see my friends living their lives, and just how actions and emotions make up what life is. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that's meaningful to me is more than any other person detached from my family. My laptop's shutting off. This guy on the internet who posts his college lectures online has made me think about life more than anybody aside from my family. So that's why he's meaningful to me. And yeah, I think you should check him out. So look up Jordan Peterson, go on YouTube, go to his YouTube channel, and watch some of his lectures and enjoy them. Best of luck, guys and girls.